Hey, all right, guys. So this is Trent with Breadwinner Academy. Today I'll be walking you through on how to find fantastic selling products using the Helium10 black box research tool. So this is a tool I've been using for a while, and I think you guys will really like it. Just click on the link down below, and that's going to take you over to Helium10, and you'll be able to follow along and implement the filters that I put in here and show you how to research fantastic products that you can actually work with suppliers on that will drop ship or can drop ship for you. All right, so let's jump into it. So once you click on the link, then head on over to Helium. It'll look like something like this. Just so you're aware of where you're going to go. Okay, just click on sign up for free for right now. You can always upgrade down the road if you want to. They have different packages and so forth, but the free account comes with 20 free searches, and that's usually going to be enough to be able to do your basic research, based upon what I teach you here today. So once you sign up, you just log in, okay, pretty straightforward, and then come up here to the top left where it says Tools, then click on Black Box, and then you're going to see what I see right here, right now, okay? You're going to see the products, keywords, competitors, niche, product targeting tabs right here. Okay, we're just going to look at the products area, and we're going to type in some filters down here below. I've pre-filled some of these here just to kind of speed things up in this tutorial. But let's just start off by talking about looking at the niche that you're in. Okay, I've always been very passionate about the health and fitness industry, and so I'm just going to go into the categories and choose the product and outdoors. Now, all of these filters are optional when it comes to searching for products that you might consider sourcing from a supplier. So it's really up to you on if you want to choose categories or come down here to title keyword search or seller search. There's a lot of different parameters that you can type in here to be able to find products. And I also want to tell you here as well that the reason why we're using the black box Helium10 tool to source or identify products that we can source that can be drop shipped is because this is just a fantastic tool to identify if a product is selling or not, to find proof that it is indeed selling. And that's one of the major data points to look for when you look for products to sell, okay? Instead of just guessing or just slapping up a bunch of products from a supplier on your site, hoping that they sell, hey, why don't you just take some time to do some research and use this Helium10 tool to be able to identify if people are even buying the product and what people like about it and what they don't like about it, and look for products that have opportunity for you that you can compete on, especially on price or the shipping factor, okay, or presentation of the product. We're going to talk about that as well and show you how to identify these products that you can have an opportunity in coming in and presenting it better, do something extra value, okay, that will command more buyers, okay, and to generate more sales on the product. So what we're doing here is we're not looking for products that are well established or huge brands that are going to require you to buy product in bulk. Okay, that's not drop shipping. I have different trainings on buying in bulk and using FBA like with Amazon or using a fulfillment center, but that's not drop shipping. And so when we look at drop shipping and following that strict model of drop shipping, that's what we're talking about here today. Okay, so hopefully that has set the stage a little bit more for you. So we're going to get into this now. So like I said, I'm just going to choose support and outdoors. The monthly revenue, I'm going to type in 5,000 because I'm looking for a product that is not selling millions yet. I mean, it could go, this is the minimum sales I'm looking for. It could go up to 1 million, but these other parameters are usually going to result in a product that is not usually going to be having monthly revenues of millions or millions of dollars. But that would be cool. If it doesn't result in that, then great. But in minimum, I want to look for a product that has at least $5,000 monthly sales, and you can always adjust that. 15, 20,000. I wouldn't go, much lower than this. Okay. The price, I'm looking for a product that has at least $100 ticket price. You could go lower, if you're interested. But I'm more interested in looking at products that have a little bit higher ticket. Just depending on the strategy, I'm going to change this quite often in my product research. And you can check things out here as you start to make your list of your dream team products. That's ultimately what we're aiming for. In my mentoring with my students, I give all my students access to the Breadwinner Toolbox. And one of the tabs down here in the Breadwinner Toolbox is the Supplier Pipeline. And this is ultimately where we want to document the suppliers that we find based upon the products that we research. And we want to identify these best-selling products. We also have the Top Products tab down here. And we're going to document these products here that we find in here as well. So not to jump all over the place here for you, just showing where things are going to go or should go as you start to find results or find products that you are considering selling or retailing via Dropship. Okay. So I'm looking for products at $100 minimum or higher, review count maximum of 200 reviews. Okay. This tells me or implies that the product hasn't been on the market on Amazon anyways for a long time. If it has been on the market for a long time, then there's usually going to be thousands and thousands of reviews. Or if it's a product that is extremely popular, usually coming from a supplier that requires you to buy in bulk and use a fulfillment center like FBA with Amazon. So I'm not looking for that. Again, I'm just using this tool to be able to find amazing selling products, find the proof that they're selling, and then I can take my search to the next level and look at the supplier and work on getting approved at that supplier, okay? So the review rating, I'm looking for products that have a max rating of 4. If it's a perfect product, people love every single thing about it, then it's not as of a great opportunity product, okay? The opportunity there is there's not a lot of room to grow, or identify if there's issues to resolve for people. This is going to be more of a goal for you if you plan on wholesaling and buying in bulk, because then you can look at what you're working with a manufacturer and improving the product. Okay. So, but it's not going to really make that big of a difference by the review rating right here. But I do like to see the differences because it lends to other strategies down the road, like creating content for blogging, and becoming aware of helping people out with improving product or finding other products that solve those issues that the product I'm looking at doesn't address, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. So let's move on here. So down here below, in the advanced filters, we have the number of sellers. Okay, so this implies that other people are retailing the product and that there's an opportunity for you to possibly come along and retail the product as well. So if you come across products that only have one seller, that usually means that that product requires you to buy in bulk, or that the supplier doesn't work with retailers like yourself who want to retail on Amazon or on your own website or elsewhere like eBay, etc. So yeah, 3 or 4 or more sellers. That's why I put 4 minimum sellers right here, the number of sellers I'm looking for. The fulfillment right here. Okay, you could keep it select all, but I like to look at fulfillment by the marketplace. So this is usually, what that usually means is that it's not fulfilled by Amazon. Okay, if you have your product fulfilled by Amazon, that product has to be bought and then shipped to one of Amazon's locations or warehouses and stored there. And so if it's fulfilled by the merchant, okay, then I said that wrong earlier, by the merchant, that which is you, or the actual supplier, then that means that they're not using a warehouse, okay? So when you look at that, that usually results in suppliers or products that can come from suppliers that can dropship for you. That's not always going to be the case, but start there, okay? Start with the FBM, and see what pulls up, okay? If not, you can just select all of them and then go from there, okay? But I'm going to start with the FBM, fulfilled by merchant, okay? A number of images, okay? I look at adding a max of 5 images. The reason for that is because if there's a product that sells really well. Again, I'm looking for a product that sells really well, that has at least 5,000 monthly revenue. And if there's opportunity for me to come in and present the product even better, that's an opportunity, right? To be able to sell the product more effectively, such as adding better images, more video, demos of the product, things like that. Those are things that create more value and help people see and interact with the product better. And so when you look at the number of images, that usually implies that product, hey, there's opportunity you can come along and do a better job at in presenting the product, okay? The variation, I like to put at least 2 variations. This is optional depending on the actual strategy you want to take in sourcing the product. But the thinking here is when you look at products that have variations, then it gives you a bit more opportunity for people to buy different, types of that product, different colors, different styles. Okay. So I like to source those types of products because then it gives, again, me a more opportunity of not having to sell a lot of different types of product, but just of this, just variations of the same exact product. And we'll get into these examples down below, based upon my results that I searched for. So hopefully this is making sense. I know I'm talking probably a little fast here today, but I want to get through this training, and you can review it at any time. If you're part of my mentoring program or a group coaching group, then you can reach out on our forum online and you can ask questions. I'm glad to help you out. Me and my team can reach out and help you out with your product selection and help you make a list of your top 10 dream team products that you've researched, that are proven products that receive lots of buyers, monthly revenue coming in, but yet there's opportunity. Okay, that's a key here, a key point to always keep in mind. All right. And so lastly, with the weight, I like to look for products that are not going to weigh a ton. All right. When you look at products that, weigh, 300, 400 pounds, these squat racks or these huge gyms, they weigh thousands of pounds sometimes. Depending on how big they are, they cost a lot to ship. So, your profit margin is going to be drastically reduced if your shipping is going to, suck up all the profit or a lot of it. And so look at, paying attention to searching for products that don't weigh a ton. Some suppliers, very few suppliers though, do build in the shipping in the actual product itself, which is nice. But I currently actually work with 2 of those suppliers, which is nice, but 98% of them don't include shipping in the actual cost basis of your dealer price. And so nonetheless, I'd like to look for products that weigh around a maximum of 10 pounds or less. And that's why I put the 10 pounds right here on maximum. Okay. And so when you're done putting these parameters in, again, these are all optional, but I've kind of explained, at least done my best to explain why and the thinking of why I've put in these parameters. None of them are exact, all right? So you can play around with them just like strings on a puppet, okay? You can work those things out here and make it dance a certain way on stage. So when you're done, you click on search, and then it's going to result in a bunch of different products down here below, all right? Now, this is a search that I did based upon an actual FBA, okay? And I'm going to take that approach here, and I'll go back to the FBM, fulfilled by a merchant, afterwards. So you can see each product search is going to result in different products down here below. So now when we look at these products here, okay, this product right here, monthly revenue, $37,000. Monthly sales, $150,000. When you click on the actual sales graph, it'll show you a chart and these the trend diagram, sorry. So you look at the past 30 days, 90 days, all time. And this product is on an upward trend, okay? And all time, it hasn't been around for a long time, and that's okay. I mean, it's generating some pretty good cash flow, revenue since April of this year in 2022. So that's a good sign, okay? On the monthly sales, the price, $249.95, which is nice. Okay, the price has been pretty consistent. I mean, dipped a little bit here to $239, but not that big of a deal. Okay. I can come over here to this product itself, click on the actual image or the actual link there, and it'll take me over to the product on Amazon so I can look at it. So you can see the different variations. It comes in different colors, okay, which is cool, like I talked about earlier. It comes in different sizes. I don't know if that affects the price or not. Probably doesn't look like it, okay? So at this point, all I'm doing right now is just assessing this product. If this is a product that is relevant to my audience, and I would consider sourcing it, and I can see myself selling this product, then great. Okay, the next step is to be able to go look this brand up on Google and go find the supplier, okay? So I could take the name of this product right here, Giro Eclipse, okay? I know it sells really well and it's on an upward trend. So now all I gotta do is make sure that I can actually have opportunity to, or create opportunity on this product. Is it an opportunity product? On Amazon anyways. Now you can do this, you can sell this product and present it even better on your own website. Okay, so I'm not implying that we're researching products just to sell on Amazon. I'm not. We're just researching products to become aware of the proof of sales, and if it's a hot selling product, if it's a product that can actually go somewhere profitably for me or for you. Okay, so when you go over to the product, check it out. Okay, Helium10 has a lot of other tools you can use to look at other suppliers, but for right now, I'm just going to focus in on one approach here, okay, and take it full circle. Once you identify a product that sells really well that you might consider, then go to the actual product by clicking on that link in there in Helium10 tool, and then just take the name of the product and go over to Google, type in Geoclipse. I'm just going to click on website. Okay, and usually if you take that approach, you're going to find the supplier website on the first page of Google, usually in the first or second position, and it's actually in all these positions, in the first four. So I'm going to click on their website, on the supplier website, and then you can look for a way of contacting them and reaching out. So this training today is not about the training on how to reach out. I have a whole script that teaches you on how to reach out to them right here that I can give you, that I give all to my mentees, that I mentor. But the main thing is you can reach out to them and you can look at the training inside of the Breadwinner Academy that will walk you through and show you exactly what to say, how to say it, how to approach them. But just to make just a quick rundown here, see, I could contact them right here. And you can see that down here, there's a subject area where dealer inquiries. And so they allow people to set up a dealer account with them. So I would come along here and reach out to them via email. I would also try calling them and talk with a rep. But that's just a brief summary of, how to go about looking at how to apply, get a hold of them. But you'll want to definitely watch those trainings inside of the Breadwinner Academy where I go in more depth, and I train you exactly on what to say and how to approach them, the what if situations, okay, how to respond, and all those things. So let me just point out one last thing in this training. So you're fully equipped to move forward with confidence in researching your Dream Team Dropship products, okay? So I mentioned earlier that you're looking for products that are being retailed by other sellers, right? So I clicked on that product, right, on Helium, and it brought me over to Amazon. And on the right-hand side, you can see here that there's other sellers, there's other retailers. When I click on that, you can see that this product, this Giro Eclipse cycling helmet, the prices are all the same, $249, $249, which is also a great sign, because that usually means that this product is coming from a company that enforces minimum advertised pricing. And that's a great company. Those are fantastic, the A+ type of suppliers to work with, because then you don't get other retailers coming along trying to undercut you in price. And you can see that since there's other retailers right here, Why is this person not undercutting this person in price and trying to beat them in price, especially on Amazon, right? I mean, Amazon's all about price and shipping, fast, right? So if you don't know much about minimum advertised pricing suppliers, then that's the major indication of identifying a supplier that enforces MAP policies. Is if the retailers are retailing the price of the product and they're all the same, so that doesn't happen by chance. The supplier requires that the retailer follows those minimum advertised pricing rules, and that's one of the rules. So they don't get into this pricing competition battle, and so there you go. Okay, so that's another great indication that this product is most likely coming from a supplier that drop ships. So from there, again, I would reach out to the supplier, work out the arrangements, get them to send me over the application to fill out, and then I can work on working with that supplier directly. And then if I want to present this product on my website and also on Amazon, on eBay, and elsewhere, then depending on the supplier's rules, they may have rules that tell you, hey, we don't allow you to retail also on eBay, but you could on Amazon. Anyways, the supplier will tell you that. But this is just a fantastic way of cutting out the middleman and going straight to the supplier, getting approved with them. It takes a bit more work to work with the supplier directly. But in my experience, the past 15 years doing this, it's well worth it. You end up having more control over the relationship with the supplier, and you can work out better deals if you end up selling the product or their products really well. And so just keep that in mind. As always, guys, go out there, bring home the bacon. All right. Be that fantastic breadwinner that your family can look up to if you have a family. I love doing this, for my family. I started off on this path with creating passive income, starting off with drop shipping, 15 years ago. And I've launched a lot of different other types of models with making money online and creating passive income, including affiliate marketing and service businesses, memberships, and so forth. And so if you're interested in those areas, those are things that I teach classes in, and we get into discussions inside of our forums with Breadwinner Academy. So you can reach out, sign up for our group coaching plan, and you can join these workshops that we have each week. And we do deep dives into the trainings where it's actually going to make a big difference with moving the needle forward for you. So we want to move the needle forward for you and bring home that bacon, bring home the income, so you can learn how to also automate that income, not just bring it home manually, but at this point, I hope you enjoyed this training. If you see this training on YouTube, then be sure to like and subscribe and share it with your friends or family. Show them, work with them as well. The journey of achieving financial freedom and liberation is so much more enjoyable when you bring other people along with you. So reach out to your friends and family, share this video with them. And it's a lot more enjoyable when you do research together instead of alone. Invite a friend or family to check this out and to start learning with you, and join the academy and start to get the ball rolling. Okay. The people who take action are the folks that, of course, win the prize. You got to be an active player with this game of building a business and follow the rules, obviously. So finding your dream team products is the number one thing to do with building a business dropship wise. Okay. The very backbone of your dropship business is finding legitimate suppliers that will actually dropship consistently for you. If you plan on retailing products on Amazon and you're working with a crappy supplier that doesn't send out the product on time or keeps on running out of stock, then you're going to compromise your account on Amazon. But if you don't really care about selling on Amazon, you just want to find a great selling product and work on selling it on your own website, which is what I teach. I don't teach primarily to rely on platforms like Amazon and eBay. I teach all my students how to focus in on their own home, okay, which is having your own website. I use WordPress for all of my stores. Shopify is great too, but you pay out the yin yang for it. So if you have questions on that, let me know. But just focusing on here today with making your top 10 list of your dream team products that you research here inside of the Helium10 tool, inside of the black box research tool. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this training. Go ahead and share it, and we'll talk with you soon. Bye bye.